I'm Alex Stowers. I'm studying at Texas Tech, and I aspire to be an attorney. I'll be giving you a couple quick questions about your profession. Let's start out by telling me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, Alex, I'm Brenda Newart. I'm an attorney with Sheep and Stone in Dallas, and I've been practicing for a little over 20 years. I graduated from SMU Law School.
What is your daily routine like in your job?
That's an interesting question because I've been part-time for a long time. When I started out, as a full-time attorney, your daily routine, back pre-COVID, anything else would be show up at the office about 8:30, typically work till 6 or 7 at night. Okay. I'm now part-time, now post-COVID, it's a whole different world. There are days I go into the office, I'm there from 9 to 5. There are days I work completely at home, and there's days that I just go to court and come home. So there is no exact daily routine anymore.
What is your favorite thing about your job?
That's actually one of the things I like about it. It's always something different. There's something different going on. Each case is different. Each case presents a unique situation. So it's not mundane. It's not the same thing over and over again.
How do you handle stressful work situations?
I think stressful work situations are just like everyday stressful situations.
Yeah.
You just stay firm. You just deal with it. Most of the time that becomes really stressful in the profession of being attorney is time deadlines. Client all of a sudden calls you at 2 o'clock and needs a proposal or needs something in by 5, or just now hiring you and their answer is due the next day at 10. And I think you learn to delegate, you learn to work with that. I'm fortunately in a big firm, so recently last week I had a deadline coming up very quickly. You can physically look at it, you know how much you can get done, and I had some associates jump in and gave them very specific research issues, and we got it all done.
How do you work with a difficult client?
Well, fortunately, I have not had a lot of difficult clients, but you will have some, and typically the difficulty comes in where they want you to, do something that you disagree with, and you have to remember they're the client, it's what they want, and you talk them through that, and usually you come up with some kind of compromise that you both feel good about is the right move. And when I'm saying I disagree, it's not, for example, just a business decision.
Yeah.
It's typically I'm a commercial litigator, so it's litigation oriented. They want to go down one path. With my experience level, I know that path is not going to end well for them.
Yeah.
So that's when we talk that through. And there's really only been 1 or 2 times when ethically they wanted me to go beyond something I felt comfortable doing. And I have on a few occasions given names of other attorneys and other firms. And typically that calms them down, reels them back in, and you can move forward.
What advice do you have for someone like me who wants to be an attorney in the future?
I think the main thing is just study a lot, make great grades, keep your mind open. I think so many kids wanting to be an attorney focus on this is exactly what I want to do when oftentimes you don't know. I didn't go into law school knowing I wanted to be a litigator. I got into some clinics and litigation and enjoyed it, so keep an open mind.
Was there a class that you took in college that prepared you for being an attorney?
Actually, there was not. There's not an exact pre-law class or anything that really helped. I know a lot of people do political science, that kind of thing. If I gave any advice at all, it's don't discount the math classes. There's actually so much logic and common sense involved in being a lawyer that's helpful. And also any writing classes would be very helpful as well.
What opportunities helped you get to where you're at now?
I was fortunate at SMU to be on law review, which led to judicial clerkship, which you clerk for a judge the year you get out, and you make all kinds of contacts, which have led me to, I've only worked at 2 firms, but those connections led me to both firms.
That's all I have for you today. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Thank you.